don't believe in any miracles. I risk a lot every day. Gambling's only for fools. Take nothing for granted. If you don't seize the chance, it's over for you. Life never goes the way you want. That's how it is. No matter what happens, face it all head on. Whoa, fight like a tiger, walk in the power, play the hero till I die. Fly like an eagle, soar through the sky, be free till you die.
Hey, Sneaks, Choopy, what's up? Tamagi. I'm in the studio this time, so I'm gonna have better connection. But este torneo está super stacked. It's funny that I don't know many people in my pool, pero se juega. Ya me enseñaste el pool. No choke today. It's probably gonna be a big choke. I'll be surprised if I get top 8, so I'm gonna try. Some maneuvers. Bueno, gente, aquí está the full bracket. This guy's top seed, SQ. I don't know who this guy is, but he looks hella strong. That's his top seed. Yeah, but está Cuba. Aaron the Mac, I know him from Twitter. Kusanagi, but that's not in my lane. That's pretty much everybody I know. And this guy that has FVC in the name automatically makes him powerful. Oh wait, I think I put it in the wrong tab. Oh. Fidelity, ¿qué opinaste sobre mi normal summon 100% win rate replay de Yu-Gi-Oh? I try to really have an opinion, except people will be salty. Ajax, adoptame. I need you to calm down there, sir. Todos saben que si tiene FGC en el nombre son la hostia, eso es verdad. Pero, you know, wrong game, he's Scorpion. Así que, so, looking a little sus. Okay, now we can check it. It's the last dragon. Oh, this guy's a profile pick too. Practice the combo one more time. Fight like a tiger. Nice combo. Yeah, the Twitch.tv combo. Glad you enjoyed, buddy. Okay, hold on. There we go. Bro, this guy has a number in his name? I don't know, man. Having numbers doesn't really inspire much confidence. No, they're gonna be first to 2. It's gonna be deadly ahora. Not really. I'm good. Bro, I see a Power Ranger player in this tournament. Ooh. Is he in my side? Scorpion. Yeah, it's first to 2. Devious Ways. Yeah, diablo. Oh, he's not in my path, but he might be. Yeah, man, it's gonna be first to 2. Like, eso es pegar el Kuma sí o sí, o si no pierde. Thankfully, Chip is a god at that, so why the fuck it'd be first to 2? Okay, it's early on. I understand. It's a big tournament, así que they don't want it to darle tanto. ¿Entiende? You know, with time, people are gonna start having better defense, so matches are gonna be like lasting longer. Si fuese por me, it would be first to 3. ¿Verdad? Pero I'm okay with it being first to 2. Leo also shines in the first to 2 format. Yeah. He's easily top 5 in Power Rangers. Yeah, yeah. GG, no adaptation for you. Pues loco, lo de tener el mejor game plan. En mi opinión, first to 3 in Grand Finals, first to 4, porque hablando claro, este juego se puede terminar muy rápido. I don't know, man. I think first to 3 is fine. Okay, it's very early, man. Es bien temprano. Like, give it a little bit of time. But I do. First impressions is that this game should be first to 3. Everyone, make sure to check in this page. Mi opinión es que Potemkin es de Bayamón. Bruh. Sheesh. Potemkin es de Carolina. Potemkin Glockstar. Bueno, I might as well cut it. Oh, yeah, no, I'm gonna be more comfortable throwing. That's gonna be part of the game plan. So I can throw deep. In this situation, command grab control. Wait. Actually, that's the wrong combo. I think last time you were going way too much for the command grab. Yeah, I agree. I should have gone for 2K. If I just went for 2K, the matches would have looked very different. At least most of the time. Okay, I got really excited that Reed que yo tenía quick command grab, and I just kept doing it. It worked out último. Pero it took a while to get there, which is a big no-no. If it works, keep doing it. But if they adapt, switch it up. Well, that's why I have Alpha Blade. That's what I can do a lot of stuff. Do a lot of stuff. Pero, you know, regular throw es lo que tengo que empezar a hacer mucho. Añadirlo con 2K, have it more standardized throwing. Yeah, but I can then use 6K actually overwhelm people. But I'm gonna start every match. I'm gonna start my OQ with command grab and see how they react, because most people are gonna get blown up by either the command grab or the follow up by command grab. What? Wow. What? Who's gonna watch? Wow, they're gonna steal my... Time. Malos tan cojonados. Snakes. Nacho, voy a ver. I'm gonna deposit it. Ah, Cristian Rodríguez ya depositó esta mierda. Tiene un S porque un OS, el que hay para la gente que se llama. Wait, if you're gonna get a counter hit punish, do blue RC before the counter hit. Really? That's more damage. Oh, like more combos? Oye, más o menos lo mismo. 275. Let's see. Twice? No, but I'm adding the close slash to get them more damage. Como que you can get it without the blue RC también, the double 6 attack. ¿Ves? Puedes cargar dos veces. Ay, loco, eso es... That's new muscle memory type stuff. I'm not gonna be able to do that right now. Bro, this guy's not here. Easy wins? Are we gonna get easy dub? Frame 1? Let's go. Easy wins. In the corner with that OP. DQ? Hacho, I'm so good. I'm gonna DQ someone. It's all me, baby. Bueno, falta 5 minutos. Y right now es donde la gente se pone bien desesperado. So. Oh. What am I going to do? Oh, Snakes. Something that I wasn't doing. Sorry. Algo que no estaba haciendo. ¿No? De hecho. why? Diagonal alpha still works. A lot of stuff that I'm not. Porque a big part of why I lost is because I didn't use block swings. I tried to win immediately with like an instant special move. I didn't use at the 5K or 2K that move. The one time I used it, he go burst and then I exploded. Acho, if this guy DQs, do we give him a chance? Bueno, gente, I think we got a win already. No second chances. Yeah, you're right. If you were to make a tier list, ¿quién pondrías top 3? So, Zato is cheap. He has a. No, él está súper roto. Él está súper roto, in my opinion. Yeah, Broco, he's actually the only character that has legit true block strings while mixing you up. ¿Entiendes? No, Soul like he's cheap, pero like the way he wins is a little bit more honest, porque plus frames con cojones y fácil. Pero Zato es como que te pega y está ahí y pues te jodiste. Maybe Chip is right there. Maybe it would be like Soul, Zato, Potemkin, yeah. Ah, Ram. Yeah, diablo. Okay, I would say this. I would say Soul, Zato, Ram. But if I were to go, un outlandish top 3, I would maybe put Ino in there. I think Ino is really strong. Me existe también. Sí, pero okay. I think everybody's really strong. I think a lot of characters are top 3 material. I think the only one, I think it's easier to make a tier list about who's not in the top 5. I think the characters who's not in the top 5, Anji, Milia, Faust, Giovanna, and now go to Yuki. I think there's other characters. I think he's really good, but I think there's other characters that are better. Achonago seems like the one with the most potential. I agree. I agree, but I still think other characters are still better. Porque his far slash es bien lento. Pero no sé, he might be the best character in the game, who knows?
Chip Zada. Chip Zada.
Bueno, gente, I think we got... Boom! Easy dubs. Cuba también! Yeah, diablo, a lot of people DQ'd, huh? Oh, this is not good. This is an online tournament, definitely. This is definitely an online tournament. Hold on, I have the desktop off. You guys see this shit? Hold on. SQ was the only one that played. DQ. Bruh. I might have to play Ruka or Fighter Fanatic. Fighter Fanatic. This might be a Tekken player. Fighter Fanboy. Maybe otro. Actually, but a lot of I was expecting to play Cuba, and he's not playing, which is actually a shame. Looking like a high-level gaming tournament. Damn. Yo, online tournaments are they're whack, dude. Serio, man. No, por lo menos, maybe Cuba might come later. Jesus, uncle. He might show his face later on. Loco, hasta Kusanagi y Iron the Mac. No way. I'm just gonna wait in Discord hasta que venga toda la gente de yo estaba aquí. Aquí viene. And then, what character is he playing? I think he started with Anji. Yeah, we're talking about Cuba. I think he started with Anji and then he switched to Soul. I wouldn't be surprised. I remember he made some tweets there. So. But to be honest, he could be playing anybody. Giovanna le pega. Ya lo loco. Where? It'd be like that. Déjame buscar el stream para verle este tipo. SQ. He's gonna be playing next on stream. Dreamhack is live. Acho, you know what's funny? Espérate. God, I love Leo so much. Ya quiero que me llegue la pieza para jugar en torneo. The time will come. Y de hecho, ahora estoy bien feliz porque Tampa Never Sleeps are gonna let Puerto Ricans play in their tournament. Así que literalmente todas las semanas Snicks puede unirse. Que está super hype. I think it's better if I switch the game. Dreamhack, there we go. Dreamhack Fighter. We're in, boys. We're in. That's big, ¿sabes? Y there's a lot of good players en ese torneo, como Nokami. He won the last one. He's the most famous player ahí, pero there's plenty.
It's tiny, it's very, very difficult. It's going to be a trained thing to kind of get used to that situation of, I know what my opponent's going to do next, and here's what I'm going to IB to give myself further opportunities within the matchup. And we haven't gotten there yet. It's a lot harder in this game compared to previous Guilty Gears, so thus you're going to see a lot of the, I'm not going to say complaints, but the aversions to how it used to be to how it is now. And it's just going to take a little while to get used to that. But it definitely is on the table for an option for sure. Just, we got to figure it out at this point, timing-wise and expertise-wise.
Nice. As far as Dolphin specifically, some characters definitely doesn't give him a punish. S-Dolphin is -5, and there are many characters with like Milia 6 is her fastest normal. I believe
guys, I'll be
Axel
right back.
might be in the same boat too. So if you don't have a fast enough normal, against S-Dolphin in particular, IB will certainly make you closer in taking your turn back, but you don't even get a punish from it either.
I'm going to leave the stream here, guys.
It's definitely a situation where if you want to deal with Dolphin stuff, you got to lab. Like, you just have to lab. You have to figure out your character's options. A lot of character, IBS Dolphin, and then a 4-frame or faster normal is super duper good, though.
Yeah, and that's just how different characters eat sometimes in fighting games. And like you said, it's all about the lab, baby. You just got to get in there and figure out what's going on as much as you can, because you can't just write off the knowledge of, well, I press good button in situation, why I die. Well, someone will be able to tell you why you died, but you have to answer that yourself, too, at the same time. Don't be like me playing Super Turbo. All right, so next up we have SQ versus Phoenix. And if you were watching the CLG tournament, I believe this is last Saturday. Days are meshing together super hard.
SQ won, right?
SQ won that against Justin Wong in the grand finals and came from losers, mind you. And definitely on the anime side of players, we all kind of know SQ, and SQ is just a really strong player. She's extraordinarily strong, very well versed in multiple games, always been a high tier player. So we were kind of like, yeah, that makes sense. But I feel like for the rest of the world, she took it by storm, because everyone's like, oh, Justin Wong, of course. Highly defensive character, can really play to other people's styles, years of experience. SQ's a lot younger by comparison, and she pulled through in the end in a long set against Justin Wong, no less. So very, very impressive player. You're definitely going to learn a lot from her in a Ramlethal here.
Yeah, she's definitely a name to watch at the moment in the Greater Strive metagame. Interestingly enough, one thing she was talking about on Twitter was intentionally dropping wall break combos in order to not have to play neutral against heavy neutral characters like Axel. Mm-hmm. She was saying that people were asking a lot about why some of her combos would drop near the corner, and that they were intentional drops. And she was choosing to take the cornered pressure and let the wall heal a little bit, and to get enough time back on basically the wall's health bar so that the next combo would actually kill, instead of resetting back to neutral and having to play neutral again, which is definitely a very interesting way to approach the overall wall break metagame. And I'm super excited to watch this match, because I'm interested. This is kind of like how experimentation starts, right? Mm-hmm. Where people try, hey, what if we interact with this mechanic in a way that's a little bit different than what is obvious? And this is how people figure out the stuff that really breaks the meta. So even if it doesn't end up long-term...
I leave and more people are in the stream?
Being the case that...
Should I just leave all the time?
Delaying the wall break is optimal.
Should I just not be here, guys? Is that what you guys are trying to say?
Super interesting to experiment with, and I'm kind of excited to see if maybe it does turn out that leaving the wall up and just pressuring them with plus frames until you can get enough wall life back that you can actually kill the next combo is kind of the sauce.
The sauce.
Right, and not breaking the wall to break the meta is definitely kind of that week 3, week 4 thing you were kind of talking about, that we just don't know the meta yet. We don't know what entirely everything looks like yet. I mean,
yes, chair stream.
As of like a week ago, we got the long form.
Not even a chair.
The wall works.
Not even a chair, dude.
The person who did it, Ken Deep, was like, and I still don't understand how the wall works. But you know, here's like 5 paragraphs explaining how the wall works. So, you know, Pink Floyd's laughing out there somewhere in the world, like, I tried to tell you all about the wall, but no one wanted to listen. Actually, everyone listens. A very popular song and album. But beyond that,
I like this guy.
It's just, there's just so much super science that needs to be done behind all this stuff. And, I mean, if we can send Jeff Bezos to the moon and leave him there, don't tell him we said that, we can figure out the wall eventually. You just gotta give us some time.
The man changes to the dark mode.
I feel like characters like Chip that can kind of steal the wall and force them out of it might have some real good stuff in the future. Like,
Ghost Chair stream.
Bring someone out of the wall,
maybe next
put them
time.
down
Not this time.
mid-screen,
You're gonna have to see my ugly face for a while.
Left-right mix-up. Just like it's gonna mix Jeff Bezos up when we send him to the moon and leave him there. It's gonna be really, really strong to be able to do that. And instead of getting the wall break, just actually get to go back to mixing someone up, getting good Oki every time, etc., etc.
I'm still laughing. I'm trying to keep a straight face. It's not working.
There's nothing funny about this, Rito. He's so hungry up there.
Someone say Jeff Bezos, but no one will.
Jeff Bezos, check 80%. Up on the bracket. 3
Sorry,
minutes.
we'll send him up there with the Doge coins, and he'll be fine. He'll be able to purchase something up there, right? That's how this works.
Cuba is nowhere to be seen.
But no, that's actually a very interesting
tampoco.
point about Chip and everything like that. And we might see that with
Not
other
sure how
characters too.
Neutron
For example,
Style got in.
and
There's
we're
a
gonna
guy
go back
named
to it.
Neutron Style.
Faust, I feel like has a little bit
God.
more opportunities
too
where
powerful.
he can kind of actually mix up a little bit more in the
He should
corner
get banned.
using the mix, just because of that controllability with the move. Can kind
There's
of
no way
like
you're
sail
gonna allow
around them,
Neutron
kind of get
Style to
behind
play.
them a little bit and try to go for a mix up and whatnot. And while it might not be as worthwhile for
Claro, no
Faust
puede ser.
because
This
his
is actually
damage
kinda
is
a
lot
bummer.
lower compared to the rest of the cast, it might be just a thing to say, okay, here's a different
feel
way
like I'm gonna
can
play
kinda
worse
play
'cause
the
of this a
game.
little
Here's a
bit.
different way I kind of embrace the meta, and
okay.
through that can open up a lot more opportunities and would normally be done by just a simple poke game and very straightforward game. Try to give them a little bit more mix up here and there, and as the cool kids on Twitter say it, the sauce.
Sauce.
Ah.
I mean, I feel like I feel like that's really what it's all about right now, is experimenting with stuff like that. This is definitely the time to try to get ahead by being the first person to figure out how to do something that nobody is ready for.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be an interesting thing going forward, honestly, because how much stuff can we do in this game? And you start to see, I feel like you saw a lot more in late stage Guilty Gear, at least for Plus R and XR. How much stuff can we put together so that we catch our opponents off guard? So that becomes the main way you want to really open up your opponents and whatnot.
right.
Is
You know what
here's
they're
this
talking
thing
about? They're
that
talking about the
you've
Super
not seen before. You don't know how to
Kuma
react
factor.
to it, or you might have seen something similar to it, and oops, nope, it actually just shifts to a low, and you weren't ready for that. How much can we really add to the pot of stuff to really make a nice stew that mixes people up consistently and make sure that you don't burn the bottoms and get, some disgusting soup along the way?
Burning the
Mira,
bottoms
mono,
is
te puedo
actually what I
apagar
call
el
an unreactable low.
No, you're too good of a cook.
Va a
It won't
tener
let it
la
happen.
mano
You-
más
you
caliente.
got the seasoning, you got the sauce. You're not cooking like my friend's parents.
Okay, I already have.
But there really is. There's already stuff like
better
that
be
that's
turned off
showing
there.
up. The BRC after an anti-air, for example, forcing them to be
¿Qué
in
pasó con el
the
Kuma
landing
Factor? ¿Ustedes
recovery
escuchan el
where they're
stream?
standing long enough to
Que
get
ellos
hit by
estaban
either a
hablando
fuzzy, rising, normal, or
Que
just a
whoever
low.
understands
is,
the game the most
it-
and can
it's
catch people off
universal
guard is probably
in
gonna
that
win.
any character can
Y eso
put
es
you
un
in
Kuma
block
Factor.
stun in the air and BRC at you. But some characters can use it better than others, obviously, but the point is there's like a semi-universal 50-50 fuzzy setup that people are experimenting with right now, and this is week 1.
Yeah. Because, yeah, some of the stuff we saw, like, late open beta to early release was very much like, and I mean, I mostly saw it from Sonic Fox because, that's the kind of player they are, was just very much like, hey,
like this
what if I just
commentator.
use this VRC
consider
here?
it? He's
Oh,
using the
God,
actual
it just
pronouns?
makes this horribly terrifying mix-up thing. And I know people were kind of at first like,
Yeah,
we
Cuba
have to
got
burn
DQ'd.
so
GG.
much meter to
Acho,
make
que
that
IB
happen. It's not
Cuba?
really worth it compared
Eso
to,
es lo que me
like,
estás diciendo.
damage and stuff like that. But I think once we get a little bit more used to
Next time I see
keeping
him, I'm gonna bring this
defensive
up.
and earning meter over time and getting more comfortable with our neutral options, you're going to need that. That's the kind of tools that you will exactly need to be able to keep yourself competitive in the long run, and especially for a long tournament run, because you got to keep yourself fresh with a lot of different ideas as you travel on the highway to the top.
And even adding on to that, right now, a lot of people are opening people up by doing 40-plus moves in a row with strike throw, right?
Mm-hmm.
But that's the kind of thing that's, it's very, I'm not going to say it's easy to deal with, because it's not. But it's easy to lab a solution to it. It's easy to figure out what you have that's good against it and what your RPS options are. So eventually that stuff is just going to not work as well.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when the really tricky stuff is going to be
Bro,
so
Evo
much more
streaming?
valuable, is when people are really used to the strike
What do we
throw
even have? Ellos se
and
escuchan más
have
alto
some
que yo.
sort of idea of how
diablo.
they want to defend against it. That's when the weird BRC
That's a big problem.
overheads are going to become a big deal. And another thing about BRC that's really interesting is
All right, how
that
about now?
because of the slowdown lasting past the initial move, sometimes you can do a BRC, do a mix-up option, and then the
Okay,
next
this
move
is a new
hit
setup,
with
guys,
will
así
have
que
enough increased
the
hit
audio
stun
stuff are,
to get an actual real combo, right? So
they're
you
not
kind of
up
get to have
to
your
par
cake and eat it too. You get the
completely yet.
mix-up with the BRC, but you get the increased combo potential as if you had Red Romaned. So in that situation, it's just better. Like Milia, for example, just using her as a frame of reference. If you land a 2K you just get sweep, basically, right? That's all you get. That's all you get off your 2K. If you 2K into Red Roman, you get a full combo. But if you ERC 2K and then link 2H, you can combo off the 2H meter.
I'm still waiting till
So you get the
I already
same
won 2
sort
matches
of,
without playing.
value as if you had done a 2K into something into Red Roman, but you also get the upside of after
These guys are playing though, so I'm gonna have to play Ruka, Finer Fanatic. I thought these two guys, I know Devious Ways is good because he plays Power Rangers. SQ's top seed.
Damage and mix-up potential.
Enough said.
At the opportunity cost of not being able to wait to see if it hit or not before you commit the meter, which I think is a very interesting design choice, and I kind of like it.
Yeah, and I think that kind of leads to very similar other style games where they do a lot more. I'm gonna word this not exactly right, but a lot of more single hit confirm style stuff where it's like, cool, you can go for like those multiple jabs and just kind of confirm off that, whatever. But you can also go for, like you said, like not really as reactable. You kind of have to really read the situation rather than reacting to the hit as much to say, okay, I know what they're doing in this situation. I have a very, very good feeling that I'm looking out for like this one little tick of like, they do the thing I expect them to do, like they're pressing a button or something like that. We're going to go for the
Discord
throw.
is looking super
cool,
dead.
They did it. I saw the frame of the throw. That means the rest of this is now guaranteed, and you're really reacting from a very specific situation than rather the hit stop or hit confirm itself, which is one heck of a skill set, I'd say. But you know, people in Third Strike, ST, Kohime Inbu, and a variety of other games.
Chun low short.
Eso es verdad, fíjate. I thought you were trolling, but
there's definitely a lot of OSs with that, and we'll probably find our own OS.
And I'm kind of disappointed. I at least wanted to play one match, but un poquito caliente. Que ya no he jugado nada.
Much this gets driven home with the whole RC system and whatnot.
Definitely.
Acho, tú me haces un favor. Mono nunca lo hizo. ¿Tú puedes apagar el aire?
The RC system is pretty cool. There's a lot of depth.
No, eso es que el frío pues me afecta las manos.
BRC, PRC, RRC.
Yeah, I'd rather just not have that have that worry in mi mente.
Roman cancels, and all of them have their own properties, and all of them do different things. The sky's the limit. There's Fast RC too, the new FRC.
Yeah,
it's like the other ones. There's 4 different RCs, 3 of which have 4 different directional drifts. All 4 of which have 2 different permutations between Fast RC and just letting the RC rock. So the amount of different RCs you have available to you is absolutely staggering in this game.
Yeah, absolutely.
I like both these commentators.
As said in chat, all roads lead to Rome for sure in this case. It's just insane how much that you can do with all these terms and whatnot, and just it feels overwhelming, right? Like just a standpoint, but you know, but for you, Matt, do tell.
Like, they've called it a Roman cancel for so long, but you always stood still, and now you can finally roam when you do it because they added the drift. So now it's finally a Roman cancel. I don't know why they called it that this long when it just kept you in one place until now, but finally Daisuke Ishiwatari fixes the mistake that he's been making for decades.
No problema, ¿verdad?
We have a Guilty Gear game with a proper Roman cancel. It's been so long.
Why don't they just use Discord?
What I imagine is, you know, Daisuke just walking around, just going up like the mountains of Japan, and then he sees like, you know, Takumi in his 98 car or 89 car zipping down the mountain, racing some other dude in like an R6, and he's like, and he watches them drift. He's like,
these two guys.
This is my vision. I got it.
They already spent 15 minutes. They should be done.
D stands for drift.
Oh, very close to being done.
And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give them so much initial drift. Oh, they're gonna be so jealous. I'm so unique. The D stands for Daisuke also. Daisuke drift.
All roads lead to the D in Daisuke Ishiwatari.
Yeah, all roads lead to the D.
Daisuke just got super into initial D, and that's why Drift RC is a thing at all.
Right, and like, Daisuke, are you sure you don't want to make a racing game? A racing what? Wait, what? That's what they were doing on the mountain?
Oh, we're gonna have a stream match.
It's a really long fighting game.
It looks like we might actually have our competitors in the room.
Oh, yeah, I see some high-level VIP Ramlethal, so it looks like maybe the R code has fixed itself. Well, let's find out here. Let's see if we can fight these servers, or do the servers got hands?
To the servers got hands. Bro, this guy's voice is really nice. I like this guy a lot.
Hard
Holy
to tell
shit.
from this angle. Oh, there we go.
There's the symbol. Of
917.
There we go. So we've moved on to Super
Wait.
Noon versus Solid Fapu.
Oh!
God damn.
That's Chris! Yo! The Neutron style! Wait! Loco, ese es el account de Michael. Diablo.
Got pushed back.
Diablo.
Yeah,
Sorry, I was busy looking at. I saw an S on the left. I'm like, that's SQ. Who's on the right?
Diablo.
Versus Solid Frappuccino.
Solid Frappuccino.
But,
It's not his name, but okay.
They
They always fuck up his name, huh? I mean, I understand why.
All that far S naturally per se. That's such a disgusting move.
Actually, he's getting cooked right now. It's not looking too good. Yeah, Super Noon's the type of player that no matter if you know what he can do, he's still gonna open you up.
It was very, very
most of the time.
unfortunate. But Super Noon definitely showing off those.
Nice,
DPS
he's abusing the
skills
swords.
and
That's what you
just
should
keeping
do.
the pressure on.
Counter hit confirmed. Got the sword back.
Ooh, again.
Muerto.
And that's gonna be good super for the knockdown.
No.
Flat
Super
wall
skill.
break.
But that's a hard knockdown. Throw? No.
Oh gosh, and just.
And he got the
solid
meter.
Frappuccino just not getting much of a chance.
Damn, Super Noon.
That's the frame trap.
Double perfect?
It's a-
Rough.
It's rough.
Yeah.
Super impressive.
Commentator said it best. That's rough, buddy.
And Super Noon was doing like the.
He's gonna
real clean
2D
stuff, the
again,
OTG
maybe?
hit and the
No,
sword
far
toss
slash. Okay.
To auto time so that then you can do a mix up afterwards. Then
He had to
sword
back
blows
that. Oh, that
up,
actually caught the
controlling
backdash.
the
Interesting.
neutral, catching the jump outs.
Yeah, once you
Very
saw the
clean
backdash, you know
ramp
he was still gonna
oppression
do
by
something.
Super Noon, and it's on a solid
He's not gonna
Frappuccino
sacrifice the
to
entire Oki and do nothing.
Figure out how to make them stop. Oh no!
Okay.
Drop a big confirm off that.
Oh, I could have gotten better. Okay, we'll take those. That's a lot of damage. Nice.
Oh, and getting a real mix-up right
Okay,
there, showing
this
the
tells me a
power of
couple
chip,
things. Super
showing
Noon
the
is
caffeine solidly going through their veins.
he is as ready as anybody
Red
would be
Bulls
towards
ready
Alpha
to
Blade,
party.
which means that he still gets hit
Let's
sometimes,
go.
which is very good.
Ooh, all right,
Yeah,
let's
diablo.
see, mix up on your side. Good defense from Super Noon. Has seen it all before. Has had to deal with vanish pressure. But Frappuccino still showing the caffeine.
Bro, Chris is playing pretty good, but he's not using Gamma Blade,
No,
which
that
is the
fifth
problem.
red bull,
I
though.
got hit. He
It's
lost.
caught. This is death. One of Ren's biggest character strengths is that all of her routes
That's first
are
two.
absurdly
Just
stable.
like that, the match is almost over.
Exactly. A lot of ground bounces, a lot of bar pressure, a lot of corner traps with the exploding
Nice.
sword. There's just so much that Ramathal can confirm off of. It is so clean and so nice.
Yeah, that doesn't work in the corner. That was same side.
But I'll give it a solid right now. Just really throwing a lot of good mix-up. Like, really woke up in the second match right now, realizing that, you know, going to losers is completely a real reality. And just moving around, doing a lot of good mix-ups,
Chris.
and maybe not confirming nearly as much as Super Noon.
Yep.
But
Yeah,
really
Super Noon
laying
is
on a
not
pressure,
2K.
a mental pressure
Oh,
that makes
too
it very,
early.
very hard
That was a
for
good
Super Noon to
idea.
play comfortably at all ranges now.
He's dead. I think it's Dunzo. I think he's dead. Oh, he has to burst. He has to burst. He has to burst.
Dust does an absurd amount of damage. Okay, not quite.
Yeah.
Oh, but nice run-up throw there, just to
That was
keep
rough.
the pressure on, the mental pressure there. And Super Noon takes
Okay,
it
Ruka finishes
2-0
match,
against
though.
the solid Frappuccino.
Alright, me toca contra Ruka. Oh, he
Yeah,
played
once
Chip. He played Kai, and then he
Ren gets
played
on
Chip.
top of you,
So
it's
maybe
tough.
this is a 3 out of 5 game. We'll keep we'll keep assessing the situation. Plus,
Yes,
with
yes.
all the lobby issues, then you can have more time to set up the next match and stuff. So,
It's an
Wait.
option select.
yeah, I just need to
Good
do
West,
my own
baby.
research as an experienced TO that understands timing and running tournaments and scheduling. So, but so far on initial reaction, this might be a 3 out of 5 game. But we need to see all the good.
Yeah,
players
Jabeli's
match
saying
up
it's a
and
3 out of
see what
5
that
game.
takes.
Yeah, that went
Back
super
to you
fast.
guys.
And that last game, they played a lot of Newt.
I
He
mean,
played well,
I do
he
wanna say
did.
Real talk. We did talk about this at length.
He did.
with,
Me gustó mucho como usó Jump 2K. That's one of the best moves que tiene Chip.
It's
Yeah,
still too
he was
early,
abusing it,
but
which
it's
is
not
good.
like it's off the table. It
It's
wasn't
one of the
like,
moves that's
oh, no,
actually
not at all.
abusable
Zero,
because
0%. No.
This game is
you really have to
blazingly
preemptively
fast, but
6P or
Making
DP,
big
and
jumps
when you have a character with 3
in
jumps, like
how long a tournament
he
will
has
last
ways to mix you up, which is
without
great.
seeing how fast it'll be at 2 out of 3 is a little.
Plus, it's
preemptive.
Super Noon. Like, come on, man.
Like,
Oh,
I
go ahead.
think we've all
I
would
think
have
at the end
done.
of the day, if a choice has to be made
Okay,
on whether to go to 2 out of
Yo,
3 or
I'm
3 out
in
of 5,
West Coast
and
64.
you wait one extra turn or 2 extra
On
tournaments doing
my
2 out of
way.
3. Those are like the two tournaments
right, guys,
at the start of the game's lifespan that people aren't really going to be remembering in 6 months anyway. But if you started out at 3 out of 5 and it's just a miserable experience for everyone involved, that's a lot of people who may not want to enter a tournament again. So it makes a lot of sense from the perspective of the people running the brackets to hedge their bets a little and run it 2 out of 3 for a bit until they know absolutely for certain how it runs.
Show yourself.
Yeah.
Aquí está el grande Toby.
Has a clock right now.
Toby Saurus
He's timing every single match, so it's not gonna be.
This guy's right next to him.
It's gonna be like, no, I literally have a timetable.
What?
And it says this all the way through.
Oh no.
The facts will be there. We will have the receipts. We just have to buy the
Ryota
product.
Oh shit! I haven't played online in the PS4. Oh god.
See? There it is. There it is. The timekeeper.
Red Rooster Darko.
And you know what? I will comment.
Hey, what's up, man?
Cool, because I'm hosting the tournament, so I don't
good.
need to use my fight stick because I'm a fight stick.
Honestly, this isn't
The controller vibrates every time somebody enters the lobby. That's a pretty cool little nifty feature.
That's convenient.
Really convenient in a very odd way.
Oh, what?
Our next match ready, guys. Thank you for your patience. Really appreciate it. Dude, you guys are killing time perfectly explaining the game for everyone. I love it. So keep it up.
Hey, like we said.
Macho gente, no lo creo. I have to do this. Why?
Fine. Power of killing time.
Go.
They watch suddenly cracks under the pressure.
Bro, I have to cook the CPU faster. I have to.
Are you ready?
How does that even make sense? I'm still VIP. And I have to do tutorial. The game understands that I played before.
And I'm not bringing you back.
¿Qué tal, panita? Yeah. Mucha hype, a lot of exclamation points. What's up, buddy? Always glad to see people around here.
I think it's very interesting right now because, you know, I'm starting to see some of these like later tournament matches that feel like they go a little bit more the distance.
Mira, pregunta, do you guys still hear the stream? Do you guys see the text? Alright, let me mute the desktop audio then.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Bro, stop blocking. I actually have to mix up the phone. I'm just gonna keep blocking. Go. Bro, this guy's probably pissed already. Nice, dude. Yep. Bro, this makes no sense. No, go. Quita.
Move on to the next floor. Welcome.
Okay, now we're Gucci. Now we can actually play our match. Saludos desde España. Rooster disfruta. ¡Diablo, desde España! Diablo, España en la casa. Yo no sabía. Qué nítido. Disfruta este juego. Este juego está cañón. Ahora voy a jugar en torneo. ¿Sabes? Sí que tiene toda esta vaina. 64. Okay, ahora estoy aquí. ¿Por qué tuviste que hacer el tutorial? Because I haven't played this game online in the PlayStation 4. I usually play on PS5. Not Ruka. It must be him. Oh, it's a mirror match también. Yeah. I hate mirror matches. Let me check my buttons real quick. Bye, chat. I have to go to bed. Hacho, buenas noches. No, but I appreciate you stopping by. Game settings. System. Button settings. Oh, yeah. Okay, wait, I'm multi-editor stream on my end because you guys don't hear it, but I do.
Are you ready?
Let's go. It's gonna be rough. He has the same far slash, so I have no reason to not do far slash. He might with punishment, but I'm okay with that.
Let's rock.
Nice. I have to backdash. I don't know what he's gonna do. Oh, I don't think he's played many chips. I think he knows the chip matchup because he plays chip, but I don't think he's played many chips. He's gonna switch to Kai? I think this might be better. I think I'm more comfortable in the Kai matchup than in Chip. Because Chip is crazy, dude. Fucking nut job. Or maybe he's thinking. He's moving. I don't understand this guy. Okay. ¿A cuánto está en PC?
Are you ready?
Okay. He switched to Kai. It's scary. I can buy Guilty on PC right now, still debating though. Yo, you can buy Guilty Gear in some like website where they sell you codes for cheaper. You gotta look around. Don't buy it off Steam because there's more options. Okay. I don't think I can round. He's gonna 2S maybe. I don't think I can round start at the Deto.
Duel 1.
I'm not gonna do it per second.
Let's rock.
What? Ah, I tried to dash hacerlo, I would have whiffed. Fine.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Ah, you idiot. Oh, nice. I should have 2D'd.
今回は私の勝利ですね。
Scary.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
見切った。スタンエッジ。ここだ。
Yes! I think he tried to TP twice.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Yep. Yes! Woo! Let's go. The Deluxe Edition, yeah. No, this is the Ultimate Edition because of the color.
Wins.
Live and die by the DP, friends. That's what happens. Okay. Ganamos una. Confirm. Now let me put the desktop real quick. I'll mute the desktop audio.
To get out of a corner pressure, you have to take a risk at some point. Like, there is no you've caught her and now she's done for sure option. Like, even your best options.
Oh, this is gonna be a stream match, so I'm gonna have the luxury
It's just like the type of
of
thing
knowing
where
how my
a character
opponent is
that's
gonna play, which is
got
very
that
big.
sort of stability and strength is gonna be top tier. Like, you know,
El Deluxe está en
like,
51
if
aquí.
people are looking for a
Ah, en
catch-all
G2A.
answer,
Yeah, that's the site. That's the site. It's
you know,
G2A.
Bad news is there probably really isn't. Like, and if there is,
Porque El Deluxe
I
con
don't
Season
think
Pass,
people
yeah.
have found
And you
it.
can only buy the
That's
Ultimate
kind of
in
what makes Ram such a good,
PS4.
solid, and stable character,
Que el peor.
is that once she puts you in the corner, like,
Pero, you know, Deluxe is en 51 is fantastic.
sizable risk to
Exacto,
get out,
$50 for base game and Season Pass.
You take 50% life in the corner.
Super good.
A terrifying.
Yeah, compara eso a the what, the 81,
And you would think,
$89? Yeah.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
I got
hell.
hit by like the second hit of like sword number 2. I got like knocked out.
Well, maybe. I think
And then
I know the
second hit,
colors
sword
is only in
And you think, okay, well that at least
en este sitio
dropped the
en
damage a little bit, but
PlayStation.
no, it still
I think there
doesn't
might be an
feel
ultimate
not
for
feel
PC, but that only
at
gives
all.
you the soundtrack and
It's
the artwork.
horrifying, actually, 'cause you think, okay,
paid
I got hit
85
with
for
some weird
Deluxe.
situations,
GG.
Hard to confirm. Lesser damage. Anything that you think is like an awkward situation.
I paid the 100 for the
that you
ultimate.
don't get punished nearly
Oh,
as hard
yo
for
no,
making
pero
a
papi.
semi-correct
But
decision,
I'm gonna double
that
dip
kinda wraps
for
around
PC.
and really still punishes you for making any of those decisions.
Well-
And that's really an interesting part of Stride that I think a lot of people need to get used to compared to other fights.
Que le tengo que decir claro, no fui yo.
Make it a little bit awkward. They can get decent damage off you, but because of the weird situation, it's lesser damage. They're more likely to drop the combo. But like
Actually, you could have, you probably could have found the Ultimate Edition for $85 in G2A or some shit like that. Pero it's fine.
Ramaball was built on flat ground in an area with low relative humidity and no fault lines. She's looking stable.
Yeah.
All right, we might have another situation, the RD situation. We might have to wait 2 years para que jueguen.
Yeah. Bailey's house is
I already have
more
Strive
or
and
less
PC.
like Billy,
Yeah.
maybe.
Oh, so you already double dipped?
Certainly not.
Yeah.
Very expensive. Not unstable. Could just sink underground at any given time. But hey,
I might double dip
we
soon
appreciate it.
because I got
I'll just become a
I got some cash now. Y de hecho, averigué el torneo de RD, gané bastante, gané 90 pesos for second, which is decent. Que había like a $200 pop bonus. I got it cracked porque quería practicar con el keyboard for the switch from 6 to 10 bucks. Oh, so you don't have the game, you have it cracked. That's fine. Well, wait for me and my Faust/Kai. I ain't going nowhere.
It's alright. Don't worry about
behind the scenes.
But ya sabes, Nix, if you want the non-cracked version, but you go to G2A. There's another website también. But that might have been like week 1 stuff.
Could have been anything.
What's that? I'm getting a text on my phone. It says, be careful. Look out.
Esto era City Keys. Esto mismo era. No era G2A, era City Keys. 58% off. Mira para allá. Deluxe version, $41, bro.
Everyone, thank you so much for popping in here for some Dreamhack Guilty Gear Strive action. Hopefully you all having as good a time as at least we all.
There you go.
We had some pretty good matches here so far. Having a lot of fun in the meantime.
That's the one. It was City Keys. G2A otro. Pero City Keys era el que, the one that was talked about in Twitter.
We're gonna be here for a few more
In
hours
stock,
tonight.
instant delivery
And
because
next
it's a
week,
code.
We're gonna be doing this other commentators. and
There you
some
go, there's
more
the tech.
Guilty Gear action on this same channel. The same channel. You don't have to go anywhere.
Toby,
You
¿estás
can
viendo?
for a whole week and Strive eventually return. That's crazy. That's deals. That's money.
You get everything for...
It's that easy. Just set it and forget it.
Sí, es como G2A, pero es menos caro.
That's the
Exacto.
Dreamhack experience, baby. You can't spell community
Mira pa' allá.
clash without CO, which stands for Colorado.
Dame el link. Send the link. Bro, I just literally looked. Guilty Gear codes y salió. Hold on. I'll send it in the chat, alright?
Set it and forget it.
There you go.
It's
Lazy fucks.
I've played a lot of Milia in Strive, right?
Right.
Ya está en el chat.
And Disc actually mad good since they made it hit media.
Bro, this is definitely a first to 3 game. You saw how fast the match ended?
No. See how I exited the conversation, by the way.
You bet I only see a little hacker link mate. Yeah, I gotta hack into the mainframe. Okay?
This character's very fun to play. I would recommend that if anyone wants to just
I'll leave it a little
sit
bit,
and
yeah.
play, they pick
Sí,
up
sí.
Milia,
¿De que la vas a comprar?
they just run up and do an unreactable 50-50. It's just like older Guilty Gear games.
Oh no.
Milia really has the essence of
The what?
not having to play the game once you run neutral. And that's
Eso es como que de queso pepperoni.
Matt's out here, just all sorts
Nice.
of bougie, bourgeois, rich living and whatnot.
I'm cool with
like a millionaire out here.
You need money? Chupi malo. Diablo.
Thank you everyone for your patience. You guys are really good at killing time, man. Holy shit.
Right? These commentators are good.
I like talking about Guilty Gear. Makes it a whole lot easier.
Yeah, it's not like we like Guilty Gear or something.
It's like we like Guilty
I'm
Gear.
going over with my staff right now. Hold on. Yeah, we might try all of top 8 being 3 out of 5 just so I can time the matches.
Nice.
So, as long as all the players agree, because usually you don't want
Loco,
to change the rules
Jabali is
afterwards.
trying to
By
time the
time we start,
matches, and the
all
matches are
top
going
8
so
agrees to
fast
that,
that he
then
can't time it. That's crazy, bro.
All right, you hear that here, folks. Just
Yo,
let your
maybe.
top 8
Lol.
competitors know that the
Get fucked,
chance
scrub.
for 3 out of 5 to be the first guinea pigs is on the table. If that's
Actually, let him
Ah,
know
okay,
though.
okay.
Like, actually,
Come on.
if you're talking to him right now, please let him know.
We're stuck here. We can't tell anyone. I can't get out of this box. Can't let me out.
Crazy.
Please, let me out of the reality cube.
I really like this guy. Have I said that before? I don't think I've said that before. I like these 2 guys.
Within the constructs that we've been allowed to.
Yeah, definitely a false rebellion indeed. That's why it's the FRC.
I'm waiting on this
Also
match, by the
rebellion
way.
canceled.
I'm gonna be playing on stream. Whoever wins from this match, play
I think
my
the real
toga.
rebellion then.
I think that's
Yeah,
how it works.
pepperoni's helped me.
Yeah, we did it. We played reverse psychology and
No.
won. You always gotta go.
Buy
for
pepperoni.
it.
I'll eat it.
I realized that Hitashi's streaming their
Loco, that's cap.
Dreamhack community clash. Like very good.
Sí.
That's
Yo me como
also
lo
a
que
lot
sea,
of-
loco.
That's a reason a lot of people have gotten it on PC too. We were kind of talking about this before the event started. A lot of people have Strive on PC because a lot of people stream it occasionally. It's really, really easy to stream from PC compared to having to get a capture card and set it up.
Yeah. Capture cards, and especially you want a good quality one, is not cheap. I definitely splurged for one last year, and I mean, for me, it's been a great investment. But also, dang, it's also hard to say, I want to stream Guilty Gear. Do I want to spend $200 to stream Guilty Gear? And it's like, you don't really want to use the PS4 function. I don't know if PS5 has a streaming function or not. I don't have one. And whatever deities in the sky, please give me the power to get one. I'm begging you. I'm done asking. I'm begging.
Who has a PS5 that isn't a scalper? At this point, I'm convinced that the scalpers are buying it from other scalpers, and the price is just rising like $50 every time the cycle continues, and nobody actually owns a system.
It's multi-level marketing with PS5s, man!
It's a fully contained PS5 ecosystem, where the scalpers are just all funneling their money directly to the Sony corporation.
¿Ya está jugando ahora?
It's truly the world's most brilliant pyramid scheme.
I can't believe it. Bitcoins are going to go down, and we're going to be dealing in PS5s.
You'll be fine.
It's like the end game of every MMORPG, where you stop dealing in actual cash money, and instead you just deal in like specific items that are
así están. Okay.
You know, hundreds of thousands of the highest cash monies. That's all PS5s are going to be.
Gotcha.
Jordan.
Now I play the waiting game. Fidelity, si hago stream de Yubi, espero que entres para test. Yeah, just let me know, yo siempre te ayudo. Sí, esto es OBS, y después de aquí se conecta el Elgato y todo eso. Sí, como que todo se puede hacer desde OBS. De hecho, yo siempre usaba el Elgato capture system como stream. You can stream from there and edit your stuff, pero OBS te da tantas más cosas que it's just always worth it.
Been grappling for years. Like, I've been a fan of Jan for a long time now. And Max grapples. Oh, I five that.
Sí.
Both of them knew.
Sí, eso es el stream deck, creo que se llama.
Getting that first off and just saying, I'm not going to press a lot of buttons until I see how you want to press your buttons. I can wait all day. Nice punish on the Meg.
Sí, Olivo hace eso. Él lo enseñó. He's like super decked up. Olivo bien geek con eso. Sí. Yeah, that's how it starts. It's not looking too good. Nagato had the best start ever, and then he woke up throw and lost.
Oh my gosh. The Gordita crunch wrap.
¿Te gusta?
Puts it away.
Sí, he's pretty good. Fíjate, en este juego, él tiene un par de cosas para que lo hace muy fuerte. Because I would say normally, like, he's kind of on the lower end, but in this game, I can honestly say que él es un beast.